Good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are. Welcome to the first Global UWI Alumni Day event. I'm excited to be here. I hope you are all excited as well. I am Karina Dice, and I'm the Campus Alumni Officer for the Mona campus in Jamaica. Now, if you're ready for a great evening, if you're ready to have some fun, ready to go on that journey of reminiscing about your UWI days, and ready to just celebrate and recognize yourself for your accomplishments, I'd like you to type in the chat, use your reactions, do some thumbs up, some clapping hands, show me some emojis to let me know that you're happy to be here as and as excited as I am right now. Our program is packed, it's jam-packed, and it's ready, and it's just waiting for you to just be on your best behavior, giving all the vibes and celebrating as much as you can. So before we jump in, I'd just like to introduce our Director of Alumni Relations, Celia Davidson Francis, and commending her for the work she has done putting this event together. Now, this is in celebration of you or alumni. So I'm going to ask you to just sit back, relax, get your drink in hand because we're going to cheer to you and just go ahead and enjoy this session. All right, so stay tuned for more.
Greetings, UWI Pelicans. My name is Celia Davidson Francis, and I'm the Director of Alumni Relations for the University of the West Indies. I attended UWI Mona, Faculty of Humanities and Education, and was assigned to Irvine Hall. So just like you, I'm a very proud UWI graduate. And I'm also very proud to be the first Director of Alumni Relations for the university. I am absolutely delighted, thrilled, ecstatic that we are finally here on this day celebrating you, appreciating you, recognizing you, our UWI graduates. My dream is a reality. So do enjoy. Today is all about Pelican Pride, a term that I introduced to highlight the pelican, to show our pride. Why? Because the pelican was chosen to go at the top of the UWI crest by UWI's founding fathers in 1948, as it was the only bird found in all the Caribbean islands that UWI was to serve. It was believed to be a nurturing bird to its young, just as UWI nurtures and expands young Caribbean minds. So it fitted UWI's mission and vision perfectly. So I am a proud pelican, just like you. I want you to think about this fact. Students are future alumni, and so our relationship with UWI is really lifelong. After all, we are students for 3 to 5 years on average, but we are graduates for potentially 50 years or even more. This long relationship makes us a family. Thus, our alumni relations mantra is one UWI, one alumni family. So, my family, let's all get to know each other and form a Pelican network so that anywhere we travel in the Caribbean or the world, we can always get in touch with fellow UWI Pelicans. We are Alumni Relations, and we keep you connected, so stay connected with us. I have a fantastic team of Alumni Relations professionals: Karina, Sandra, Roseanne M., Camille, Shavar, and Roseanne L., who you will hear from later. I'm located at the UWI regional headquarters in Kingston, Jamaica, but that building is a regional one for all of UWI. The home of Alumni Relations is in the Institutional Advancement Division, and I want to shout out to Elizabeth Buchanan Hind, the Executive Director, as well as Angela Brown, Howard Shand, Camille Wilson, Beverly Hunter, and Patilla Paisley. Thanks to all UWI executive and campus management for embracing the idea and aim of this special day, as well as staff, graduates, and students. All agree that alumni are our greatest product and enhance the UWI's reputation. Go Pelicans! Wow, I'm looking at the chat and it is so great to see you all online. Graduates from so many countries: Barbados, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago, all over the USA, UK, Antigua and Barbuda, St. Kitts and Nevis, and more. So I'm just shouting out to all graduates of all 5 of the UWI campuses. I'm so glad to see you are online. I hope you have a glass of your favorite beverage and are in the mood for some great music and a lot of fun with our amazing MC Brittany and DJ Deli. We have an exciting evening planned, so don't miss a second. Hopefully in 2022 we can have face-to-face as well as virtual activities so that alumni worldwide can tune in at some point to this special event. After all, it is 11 p.m. or 3 a.m. in some places now, so we will aim for global alumni inclusion post-COVID. Don't miss a second of this event. You might miss seeing a pelican that you know. Enjoy!
It is with immense pride and joy that I greet all of you at this inaugural Global UWI Alumni Day. The words of the beautiful UWI song, written by Noel Dexter, that is performed wonderfully by the UWI singers at the graduation ceremonies, comes to mind, and I share them with you, not in song, but slightly paraphrased. From the noble portals of the UWI, the sons and daughters go to face a world of challenges, to conquer every foe. They'll work and play together as time marches on. They'll never forget the lessons that the whole of them are one. UWI alumni have indeed conquered many frontiers at home and abroad, and you have brought to your alma mater great recognition and accolades. We celebrate all that you have done and continue to do for your disciplines, communities, countries, and the international community. The space in which the university operates today is very different from when you were students, but the camaraderie and collegiality continues among the students. It is strong and steadfast. This past year has been a challenging one as the COVID-19 pandemic forced learning online, and the kind of interface that existed between the students that is a critical part of university life was not possible. However, the leadership of the UWI, together with staff, academic and administrative, and the student representatives, worked tirelessly to ensure that students were not disadvantaged. The virtual and blended graduation ceremonies held in January and March of this year were proof of a resilient community of students determined to continue their programs and to go on, as you did, in the words of the UWI song, to conquer every foe. I wish you a wonderful, fun-filled day. Make new memories to share when next you gather, either virtually or in person. Reaffirm friendships that began when you were students and have lasted across time and space. Remember fondly those who are unable to join or those who are no longer with us. Keep the light rising from the west, shining brightly.
From many distant lands, our forefathers came, some seeking adventure, some bound in chains. Through battles waged and fought, through victory and pain, by test of their courage, our freedom was gained. In homage to those gone before us, the heroes of lands in the sun, we vow to join hands and to focus on building one Caribbean. Raise your voices high and sing of your Caribbean pride. Sing it loud and strong, feel our hearts beat as one. Celebrate in song as we rise to heights where we belong. Sound the victory drum
It is a great honor for me to celebrate with you, our distinguished Pelicans, this inaugural UWI Global Alumni Day. 75 years of service your alma mater has given this region, and you, our alumni, are the reflection of this tremendous experience in giving towards our community hope, vision, and a legacy of transformation. The Caribbean has long been at the center of what we call the global world. Indeed, the Caribbean is really an invention of much of those global forces that have now come to shape what we call the global world. We are who we are, a global people, drawn from all over the world to create this unique Caribbean civilization. And the UWI, more than any institution in our region, is a reflection of that. And therefore, as we look to our alumni for solidarity and support, it is inevitable, therefore, that we will have to look globally because you, our alumni, have been a global community. And you were global for many reasons. Because in the Caribbean, we have long seen the wider world as a source of creativity, as a source of resource to drive our own development, and part of our vision of the Caribbean world in its international context. The university, therefore, has been a global institution from the very beginning. We have looked to the wider world for partnerships, for resources, for solidarity, for our teachers, our students, our administrators. We grew as a global university, and we have continued to sustain that aspect of our identity. We are now global in every sense of the word. We now have global centers. We have 10 centers for teaching and learning all over the world. Our vision has been that UWI should be an operational teaching, research, and partnership advocacy institution on every continent. Not surprisingly, therefore, we are following our alumni. You, on graduation, have scattered across the world, participating in developments that have benefited your home countries. Also, too, the UWI has continued to look globally for its students. We now have students and graduates from over 100 countries in the world, beyond the Caribbean. Graduates from continents the world over have enrolled in the UWI. And therefore, our alumni family is truly a global family. So we speak not only of Caribbean citizens who have traveled the world, your colleagues in the alumni network are now truly indeed a global community of UWI graduates from Africa, Asia, Europe, Latin America, and beyond. This is who we are now. And so, for you to celebrate an alumni day within the context of our global identity is perfectly in order with our history and our future projections. This is why we have prepared your alma mater for global university rankings to see how we stack up against the best universities in the world and to see precisely what we need to do to maintain our global identity so that you, our graduates, can be mobile and respected, holding that UWI certificate as part of your historical journey. And so we have had tremendous rankings. We are ranked now in the top best 4% of the world's finest universities. Tremendous achievement from your alma mater. We have students, we have teachers, administrators who have come to us because of this prestige elite global rankings. This, therefore, is a significant moment. You, the Pelican, you, the carriers of Pelican Pride. You have been migratory, you have been global, and you can say, as we all do, one UWI, one world, one humanity. Thank you. Have a wonderful time with this inaugural Global Alumni Day. There will be many others to come. There will be many celebrations in the future. Blessings to you all.
Greetings, alumni. I am Dr. Carmen Nicholas, alumni representative, current treasurer, and immediate past president of the Florida chapter of the UWI Alumni Association. I graduated from UWI, the Mona campus, in the 70s from the Faculty of Science and Technology, then Natural Sciences, with a focus in chemistry and biochemistry. It is indeed an honor and a pleasure to recognize attendees from all Alumni Association chapters and contacts who give back through service to UWI, as well as Pelicans everywhere who give to their communities and nations across the Caribbean and the world. Our UWI is now grown up, being almost 3/4 of a century old. It's global and officially ranks in the top 2.5% of the world's best universities. Serving in the role of alumni rep gave me a glimpse of what propelled UWI to the top. It is visionary leadership, outstanding teaching faculty, academic rigor, talented students, and alumni who have achieved professional excellence and provide outstanding service and leadership to the Caribbean and throughout the world. Yes, the accomplishments of UWI graduates like you is indicative of the excellence of the institution and elevates its reputation and ranking among the best universities. You make a great difference. So I urge alumni worldwide to become more engaged and support the continued advancement and preservation of this legendary institution. This is your day. It's the day UWI celebrates you. So enjoy your day, the Global UWI Alumni Day. One UWI, one alumni family.
Hi, I'm Dwayne Haynes, proud graduate of the University of the West Indies. I graduated back in 2017 with a management studies degree. Currently, I'm pursuing my master's in international public and development management. Today marks a momentous occasion, the hosting of the first virtual Global Alumni Day. One of my fondest moments here at the UWI is my graduation day. Being the first out of a family of 4 children to have graduated from a tertiary institution certainly made my grandfather proud. And so that's why I feel a sense of love and devotion to my university. It was them who helped me to be where I am today, working at the Ministry of Finance and the Public Service, being the president of this chapter and also alumni council representative for the UWI. With that being said, I encourage you to give back to your alma mater. Your university is depending on you so that we can see another 70 plus years of existence, of greatness, being the #1 university in the Caribbean, and of course, eventually, throughout the world.
It all began with the dream of a team holding in hand a disruptive 10-year strategic plan intended to rekindle growth in the Caribbean economy. A strategy to refashion an excellent academy, the University of the West Indies, now 7 decades deep in service to its community. with an objective to lead it beyond its historic legacy, to glimpse, to grasp its long-desired destiny. The UWI, a strategy group, 5 campus principals, pro-vice chancellors, registrars and finance officers, student organizers, ardent administrators and managers, and a vice chancellor. Backed by 17 Caribbean governments, supported by tested global partners, over a dozen distinguished universities, and a network of determined development donors. The plan, bold and courageous, was to take it to a place it had never before inhabited, to the top, there to dwell among the best, the world's best. For 5 arduous years, it was prepared to take international ranking tests. It did emerge at the top with the very best. First in the Caribbean, from a field of over 100 distinguished universities, top 3% of the hemisphere's best 2,000, and top 4% of the global best. The journey to the top took 1,000 steps, each a calculated choice, options for opportunities, rising on the shoulders of veterans and stalwarts, hundreds of men and women who fought heroically through the colonial phase to arrive at this stage. Revitalized with a one UWI vision, the UWI was launched upon its next voyage, leaving behind, with solemn celebration, the ancestral university of the prior century. Upward and onward, the new UWI was forged and refashioned as a university system, a system with multiple sectors, local and global. A 21st century university system redesigned to meet the region's future needs, guided by its AAA strategic plan with pillars of access, alignment, and agility, a vehicle for the voyage along the higher education highways of the future. First came the restructuring and refocusing of the open campus, and finally a 5th campus led by Principal Griffith, experience in action, erupting in the 5 islands community of Antigua and Barbuda and bearing its name. But in between, 8 new global university centers planned in partnership with the best universities. With the State University of New York, a joint center for leadership and sustainable development. In China, with the Global Institute for Software Technology, a joint center to train Caribbean software engineers in the sizzling technology park of Suzhou. In Africa, with the University of Lagos, Nigeria, a center for culture and arts. And in South Africa, with the University of Johannesburg, a joint center for global African studies. In Canada, with Brock University, a center for Canada-Caribbean studies. In Cuba, with the University of Havana, an institute for sustainable development of the Caribbean peoples. In England, with Coventry University, a joint center for industry academic partnerships. In Scotland, the UWI, University of Glasgow Centre for Research and Reparatory Justice, making history, the first university to apologize for enrichment from slavery and agreeing to pay reparations. And in the making, 2 new centers, one in the European Union to foster Caribbean post-Brexit interests, the other in South America, in Colombia, a joint teaching and research project at the University of the Andes. Finally, UWI rose as a founding partner in the 10-member University of Miami-based Hemispheric University Consortium, an online strategy to revolutionize research collaboration across the hemisphere. The UWI system then is a re-engineered global enterprise rooted in the Caribbean with a Caribbean mandate. While forging a bright future, it is sweeping away the dark colonial past. First, it institutionalized a gender policy, empowering and celebrating women within the system. Then Milner Hall, symbol of a celebrated imperial apartheid era, now erased and renamed by resident students, Freedom Hall, a lesson in liberation. Repatriated to regional justice, the role and function of the Queen of England as our visitor. Finally, a Center for Reparations Research and the P.J. Patterson Center for Africa Caribbean Advocacy, established to promote and guide the completion of the decolonization process. The UWI system, a new academic enterprise, transformed to better serve and sustain the transformation of the Caribbean region. The journey to the top was principally driven by programs with specific pedagogical purposes to protect and propel the people of the region. See, for example, the excellence of UWI medicine and UWI science active in the field, side by side with governments, fighting the war against viral pandemics. First with the Zika task force in 2016, now with the COVID-19 task force, both led by the persistent, dependable Professor Clive Landis. COVID, chronic disease, and climate change, the three deadly C's of Caribbean society, confronted, contested by UWI science. The UWI science sector, selected to lead climate change advocacy by the International Association of Universities, with a team of top-class scientists, Michael Taylor, David Smith, and John Agard, now preparing to pioneer the creation in the Caribbean of the world's first climate-smart university. The UWI system, a 21st century alignment-ready academy, now prepared to bond in capital markets with the private sector, aligned with top-class companies, companion travelers, Sagicor, NCB, JMMB, Republic Bank, Flow, Grace Kennedy, and a dozen others, focusing on funding top-class teaching and research. The Mona model, the passionate pursuit of revenue. Principal Weber, weaving magic to keep his city bright and well-watered, capturing capital to bring fruit home to his beloved Mona. Professors of practice, a class of honorary icons of industry brought on board to pave the path, strengthening industry academic relations. The UWI system ready for a new funding frontier beyond the public treasury into the territory of private equity, inviting investment partners to sustain the academy. Heads of governments meeting in Haiti agreed to reconcile all receivables in an assets for cash exchange. Prime Minister Rowley leading the field with the Couva Hospital deal, government and university owning and revenue sharing, calling Principal Copeland to craft UWI's largest ever project, an artery from St. Augustine to Couva to Destiny de Bay. Prime Minister Motley, sincerity on show, honored the Barbados debt, injected cash, reviving Cave Hill, connecting Principal Barito to Bridgetown, there to imagine a smart campus from gown to town. Grenada, granting 88 acres of land, and the Bahamas pledging 20 in Nassau. St. Vincent financing the largest open campus site, launching the mind of Principal Longsworth of the open campus into a new online orbit. But rising and capturing the top, ball beating were the students, creating sporting history on the journey. The combined campuses team, gloriously winning the 2018 Regional Super 50 Cricket Championship, defeating all challenges, claiming the status best cricket team in the West Indies. And there was more to the tour. Two students, Jason Holder and Carlos Brathwaite, carefully nurtured within UWI, rising to the top, taking the captaincy of West Indies teams in Tests and T20 respectively. With the power of example of student success came the plan to create a UWI-wide faculty of sport, the first of its kind in over 40 years, serving the region in the sport arena, an area of proven proficiency. The visual tapestry of these journeys to the top was captured and packaged for the community, regionally and globally, in a vision whose time had come. UWI TV, a jewel in the crown. UWI TV, for all to see, a 24/7 education cable channel like no other in the region and beyond. Online and on everything. Designed and directed by Janet Carew. Bolted to the top with familiar Caribbean speed. Representing the UWI brand. Daily before diverse audiences. The UWI system. 5 campuses. 8 global centers. A 21st century journey driven by development, designed for justice, arriving inexorably at the apex. Captured, crystallized in a 2019 BBC Caribbean report in which the world was told that the region, while facing many serious challenges, can look to the future with optimism, knowing that within it resides a top-ranked, high-class, global university. The University of the West Indies system, locally relevant, globally ranked and agile, an activist academy with a charismatic Caribbean personality, regionally rooted like no other.
My fellow UWI alumni, as we celebrate you today, I would like to bring heartiest greetings on behalf of the Five Islands campus in Antigua and Barbuda. Today, as we celebrate you, I want to say how grateful we are for the contributions that you have made to our dearly beloved UWI. Your steadfastness, your commitment, your advocacy for UWI over the years have all been recognized and celebrated today. I implore you to continue to support your dearly beloved UWI. Those who will come after us, they will need the resources and the support to make UWI a better place and also to make the Caribbean a better place. We as alums, we have a duty to make sure that we provide the necessary guidance, we provide the necessary resources to all our students who will be coming after us. Today, as we celebrate you, I look forward to your continued contribution, whether in cash, in kind, using your own talents and network to foster a culture of UWI right across the Caribbean and the world. Thank you very much for being with us at the UWI. We celebrate you, and God bless you, and God bless our UWI.
Greetings. It is my pleasure to share with you, in my capacity as Pro-Vice Chancellor and Principal of the University of the West Indies Mona Campus, on this, our inaugural UWI Global Alumni Day. On this day, we have specially designed to celebrate our treasured alumni, you. You are our ambassadors, both home and abroad. As an alumnus of this institution myself, I'm overjoyed when I read about and see what you, our alumni, are doing. You are authors, you are athletes, politicians, ministers of religion, researchers, scientists, teachers, titans of industry and commerce, and leaders in all walks of life. Our forefathers went to great lengths to ensure that we had access to regional, grounded, and globally relevant tertiary institution and education. You have honored their sacrifices by every opportunity to learn and grow and share your knowledge and expertise with the world. The sacrifices of our ancestors enabled us to go further than they could, and now you're doing the same for the generations to come. You have extended yourselves as mentors and teachers who help others to discover and unleash their capacities. They, through your help, have seen things they have never been able to do. You share in the resources and provide scholarships. You provide opportunities. You provide help so that the students who are currently here can grow and get the same high quality tertiary education that you did. As the UWI has nurtured, so you have now come to nurture the institution and those who are here, so that it can endure for another 7 decades. We are immensely grateful to all our alumni. Continue partnering with us. Be there for us as we have been there for you. Thank you, alumni.
Congratulations to the Director and Campus Alumni Officers of the University of the West Indies for establishing the UWI inaugural Alumni Day, recognizing all graduates of our prestigious UWI. As a graduate myself, it is with immense honor, humility, and joy that I celebrate with you, fellow alumni, the selection of the premier university in the Caribbean to expand your knowledge. The reputation of an institution is not only based on its administrative, research, and teaching staff, but also on the achievements and development of its students. I am a graduate of the class of 1988, Faculty of Arts and General Studies as it was called then, and I have a daughter who is presently an undergraduate medical student. I can boast that in every area of study, there is a UWI alum, providing organizations and nations with excellence. This 73-year-old journey of the UWI has been fraught with challenges, including the recent pandemic, but we answered with determination, commitment, and sound leadership. These attributes and the significant contribution to the advancement of education categorizes us as true Pelicans. On this inaugural UWI Alumni Day, we recognize our alumni for giving of their time, talent, and treasure, as together we shape the future for new alumni. This inaugural Alumni Day, I believe, signals a time for new beginnings, and as acting principal of the UWI Open Campus, I look forward to expanding our global reach. In closing, let me offer sincere congratulations to all proud Pelicans on this, our day.
Good evening, fellow alums. Warm greetings from the St. Augustine campus. Much has been spoken of the pain and hardship brought by the COVID-19 pandemic and the so-called new normal it has ushered in. By now over a year since it started, we have all been touched by it in one way or the other. But after some thought, I have chosen not to dwell so much on what we already know and to focus more on how we as a community can use this crisis for positive change in our societies. Even now, here today, though divided by countries and even continents, we have come together through creative ways that would not have been considered previously. It is in this context, therefore, that as I commune with you, I wish for us all at the UWI a successful inaugural and virtual Global UWI Alumni Day. Now, friends, this new normal has created an immense opportunity in this regard. Our challenge now as alumni of this great university, an institution that has already brought tremendous benefit to the many who walk its corridors, and by extension, to the nations that support it, is to firmly seize this opportunity to carve out a new, robust, and significantly beneficial growth trajectory for our people. I need not remind you that our first generation of scholars and statesmen had a dream of a UWI that would be central to a better life for the people of this region. Indeed, it was Barbados Prime Minister Errol Barrow who, at a graduation ceremony exactly 50 years ago, I think to date, who said, and I quote in here, The citizens of the region should be encouraged to regard the university as their most important asset. And he went on to say, quoting again, that the efficient growth of this university is almost the only path to prosperity, unquote. Now, we have made tremendous inroads in meeting this mandate, though I must admit, we are not quite there yet. Fellow alums, even pre-COVID, our governments were struggling to meet their end of the bargain for providing the necessary financial support to this institution. As a consequence, too many well-qualified Caribbean students are being denied the opportunity to get the world-class education UWI provides so as to establish their path to prosperity. This is a challenge that can, inter alia, be addressed through a well-thought-out and mutually beneficial partnership between the UWI and its alumni. And I'm sure our Alumni Association will fill you in on the initiatives such as UWI Connect for building the required level of collaboration. We've made a good start. I feel a sense of satisfaction that we've come together to coordinate and work hand in hand to navigate our way through the danger and the disruption of these last 15 months. I also recognize that for all of us within this university, across this universe, there is a sense of urgency, which has, on many fronts, strengthened our public-private sector partnerships, evidencing how ubiquitous change from the pandemic has forced us to engage our humanity and be stronger strategic partners. I'm heartened and excited by the uncountably many examples of our alumni making contributions to societal survival and growth. And I will make mention of just two. You would have realized that the Faculty of Medical Sciences at St. Augustine campus, and I'm sure from KVIV and Mona as well, has produced many of the professionals who are now at the heart of Trinidad and Tobago's response to the COVID-19 pandemic. These are our graduates working to save lives, in some cases at personal risk, while dealing with the physical and emotional consequences of life at the front line of this national health crisis. Heroism in support and services come in many forms, including the practical from design and creation of face shields and production of hand sanitizers to the emotional and social services support by psychologists and mental health professionals. This has made me think of a famous quote for which there is a debate on its attribution, but it is a quote that aptly speaks to our humanity, one that is much needed in this pandemic. And it goes like this: do all the good you can, by all the means you can, in all the ways you can, in all the places you can, at all the times you can, to all the people you can, and as long as ever you can. Secondly, even as we ponder the challenges caused by COVID-19, we continue to face one of the biggest challenges before this pandemic, and that is food security. Fittingly, in this 100th year of teaching and research in agriculture, we celebrate Dr. Shakuntala Haraksingh Philstead, an alum of the UWI, winner of the World Food Prize 2021. Dr. Haraksingh Philstead, who received her first degree at the UWI St. Augustine campus, a BSc in tropical agriculture, is recognized globally for her work in nutrition and public health, with a focus on the needs of people in the developing world. Most may know of Dr. Haraksingh Philstead as an international expert on aquatic food systems, but we know her as an alumna of the UWI St. Augustine campus and one of our own. And so we applaud and congratulate her. Many of our graduates, like Dr. Haraksingh Philstead, have exemplified an exceptional caliber in potential and creativity to expand, augment, and bring change through workable solutions to our ecological, economic, and societal challenges. These workable solutions must continue to emerge as objects of our desire as we forge ahead and become more equipped for survival in our Caribbean. Our students and alumni do have the mettle to take our countries and region through this unprecedented time, just as generations of our graduates, just as you have done. It is this courage and determination that our Caribbean needs the most. We, the alumni of the UWI, have the tools and the leadership skills to aggressively pursue innovative ideas on entrepreneurial ventures. Our global communities have benefited from the experience, the expertise, and outreach of our graduates, our research and policy ideas. As the world yet again traverses another period of uncertainty and challenge, we will only intensify our labors in the public space for the public good. In closing, I have to say, our university story is ever ongoing and ever evolving. It is one thing that never falters, and that is our commitment to the people and countries of the Caribbean. As I've intimated previously, our next chapter must be one of partnership and collective effort for positive change. We at the St. Augustine campus will assist, as we've always done, each generation of change makers to make that often elusive goal of an economically and ecologically sustainable Caribbean a reality. But we cannot do it on our own, nor do we wish to. Here is a global community of UWI alumni, a vast network of life support, and we must strive always to maintain and grow that network, because that is how Caribbean people operate. We recognize in each other that special vibrancy and warmth intrinsic in our very being. So I invite you to join that community on UWI Connect and make our alumni a living, breathing organism that signals one for all and all for one. People of Caribbean, I thank you.
My name is Barbara Brissett. I am a founding member and current president of the UWI Washington, D.C. Metropolitan Area Alumni Association. This chapter has been a strong reservoir of goodwill and support for UWI over the years. We've awarded scholarships to students, for example, the IIPSJ Scholarship and the Rainis Main Scholarship. Past presidents, Dr. Franklin Knight donated over 1,000 books to the Mona Library, and Trishana Crichton secured over $50,000 in scholarships for nursing students. We've bestowed Pelican Awards on UWI graduates, the most recent being the Reverend Canon Cartwright Davis. During the pandemic, we partnered with AFUI and the North American chapters on a laptop campaign so that students who could not otherwise afford laptops could attend classes remotely, and the webinar on COVID in the Caribbean diaspora. This chapter organized social events for the graduate community here, such as rum tasting, book signings, and fundraisers at several Caribbean embassies. We offer congratulations to the Alumni Director on this inaugural Alumni Day.
Good day and welcome to the inaugural UWI Global Alumni Day. My name is Ferdinand Fortune and I'm representing the UWI AA Toronto chapter here, of course, in Toronto. I graduated in 1976 from the Mona campus and I pursued a BSc degree in natural sciences and majored in zoology. I'm originally from the island of Dominica. Luckily, during my stay on the campus, I resided in the Great Hall of Irving Hall, the hall with the spine and the hall which produced Culturama. The UWI, like any other educational institution, having been faced with this financial challenge, reached out to its alumni to throw a lifeline to students affected by the pandemic. We were able to raise, with the assistance of the UWI AA Medical Association, almost $9,000. The UWI has an open campus located in St. Vincent, and many of the students there would quite likely be displaced and made vulnerable by the volcanic eruptions. Therefore, our Alumni Association again teamed up with the Alumni Medical Association to get some relief and it was based on a request from the UWI executive to support the cause by asking members to make a monetary donation to go to the residents in St. Vincent and Grenadines as a form of relief. Again, I'm happy to announce that the campaign we just ended in May, we were able to raise $5,870 for this cause. As the UWI continues to soar in terms of its global recognition, the need for its alumni to come together and support it is very critical. Despite the many challenges we face, the UWIA Toronto chapter and the UWIA Medical Association continue to meet the moment whenever necessary, and we will do whatever is required when asked by the UWI. Thank you, and God bless.
Hello, happy Alumni Day. I'm Cherise Woolery, a proud graduate of the University of the West Indies, Mona Campus, class of 2003. I'm also a member and the secretary of the UWIA New York chapter. Greetings on behalf of the chapter president, Dr. Gerald White Davis, and members of the board. The UWIA New York is committed to upholding the mission of the University of the West Indies. Some of the chapter's contributions and achievements include an annual Pelican Award, where we have given 9 awards to outstanding and distinguished alumni. We also provide financial and other supports to students. For example, we established the Rex Nettleford Fund, pledging 3 annual scholarships to students. During the COVID-19 pandemic, we collaborated with AFUWI and the Florida and Washington, D.C. chapters to provide 50 laptops to UWI students. We have also had several book launches, conferences, and symposiums. Recently, as part of our partnership building with an international conference on the impact of COVID-19 on the Caribbean diaspora, in collaboration with our sister chapters in the USA, Canada, along with AFUWI and the International Consortium of Caribbean Professionals, providing opportunities to connect and bring together Caribbean professionals from the diaspora and the region. We look forward to continue supporting our students and the University of the West Indies. Happy Alumni Day, everyone.
Good day. My name is Craig Tuckett, President of the St. Kitts Natives UWI Alumni Association and your UWI Global Alumni Representative. As we appreciate, recognize, and celebrate UWI alumni globally, we must continue to put our best foot forward to ensure that out of many, we continue to have one people, one nation, one Caribbean civilization. Together we must aspire, and together we shall achieve. Each endeavoring, all of us achieving. We must have pride, and we must be industrious. Putting our Caribbean and our alma mater, the University of the West Indies, above ourselves. We must be a people of excellence. We must move forward, upward and onward together, making a union that makes strong, ensuring peace and justice for all, being that light rise from the west. Let us continue as graduates of the University of the West Indies, no matter your sex, your color, your spiritual persuasion or faith. We must commit ourselves to upholding the ideals and goals of our alma mater. Let our conduct and our voice reflect the commitment to excellence of that light rising from the west, fulfilling our social and professional responsibilities, serving our community and our Caribbean civilization. Let us continue to strive to ensure that our alma mater has the first and foremost place as a Caribbean icon and the catalyst for Caribbean development and leadership. Let this be the legacy that we will proudly help to build for future generations. The University of the West Indies, first in our hearts and first for all regions. So I continue to say to you, well done, thou good and faithful servant, alumni of the University of the West Indies. Congratulations on your first and many UWI Global Alumni Day. God bless. Thank you very much.
I am just bursting with Pelican Pride after seeing all the greetings from different stakeholders, different groups of alumni globally. I am just bursting with immense joy that we're all on one platform and able to connect. Now, to get things going, to just get you in a bit more of the Pelican spirit, I want to ask some questions, and our giveaway will be $20 Amazon gift cards for the first person to answer the question correctly. Now, the trivia rules are, if you know the answer to the question I'm about to ask, I would like you to raise your hand, and the first person with their hand raised using the raise hand icon will be allowed to speak. If you are correct in answering, you will win a $20 Amazon gift card. Now, for this spot prize, I have 3 cards. I'll be asking 3 separate questions. So now for the first question, I would like someone to tell me how many campuses are there and to identify the location of each campus. So go ahead, raise your hand. Let us know if you can answer the question to win this spot prize, $20 Amazon gift certificate for the person who raises their hand first. I know you all know this answer, so come on, let's get it going. Raise your hand. Waiting for the raised hands.
Hi, good afternoon. Good evening, sorry. So there are 5 campuses. You have UWI Mona, UWI Cave Hill, UWI 5 Islands, UWI St. Augustine, and UWI Open Campus. UWI Open Campus?
Yes, Ricardo. Yes. So you are a true Pelican.
Yes.
You are a true Pelican. You know all the campuses of the University of the West Indies, all 5, Mona in Jamaica, St. Augustine in Trinidad, Cave Hill in Barbados, Open Campus across the Caribbean, and 5 Islands campus in Antigua. So thank you so much, Ricardo. We'll be in contact with your Amazon gift card. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
Right. So on to the next question. I want someone to tell me the alumni relations slogan. Now, if you are a true Pelican, then you must know this one. It's in all our communications, it's on all our different newsletters. Everything that we do, this slogan is on it. So the first person to raise their hand, Ishmael, please open the mic for that first person.
It's one UWI, one alumni family.
Yes, Carmen, that is our slogan. So if you don't know it, alumni family, it's one UWI, one alumni family. Learn it, know it, use it. All right. Thank you so much, Carmen, and we'll be in contact.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Happy Alumni Day, everyone.
It has been a good evening thus far, and we're going to proceed into our program. And then we'll be back with you with some spot prizes, some entertainment is coming up. So you don't want to miss that, because it's all about celebrating you. It's all about recognizing you, or alumni. So stay tuned, don't go anywhere. And if you know other persons that need to join, call them up, let them come on. We don't want anybody to miss out on anything that's happening. All right, so stay tuned. Our next segment is coming right up.
My name is Rodney Williams. I graduated from the University of the West Indies in 1976 with a medical degree. Never in my imaginations did I ever think that I had become a politician or the Governor General of Antigua and Barbuda. My medical degree enabled me to make a significant contribution in the delivery of healthcare in my homeland, in family, aviation, and sports medicine. Our UWI continues to produce graduates who are making a meaningful contribution both in the Caribbean and further afield in many fields. Let us continue to work together so that our UWI can be a sustaining pillar for progress and development for our people and our region. I wish our graduates an amazing global UWI Alumni Day.
It is a great pleasure for me to join in celebrating the inaugural event for UWI Global Alumni Day. And I want to commend heartily the persons who have made this initiative possible. UWI is very special to me. In fact, I prefer to speak of UCWI because that was the institution I entered long ago in 1954. We were a small group. We came from all over the Caribbean, from Ghana to the Bahamas, from Belize to Barbados. And no matter what was the discipline we pursued, nor which of the four halls to which we belonged, we were all one big, happy family. For me, the reminiscences are extremely pleasant. I have the fondest recollection of the four most enjoyable and educative portions of my entire life. Since then, in discharging my various duties and on my various visits to other Caribbean territories, it was always good to meet with people and join in the old Mona roar. It is perhaps a fitting coincidence that in my retiring years, I have returned to the campus where I started, to which I belonged, and almost a feeling of coming home again. I would really like to encourage all students to not only study hard, but to also use the opportunity of widening their horizons. It can be a most stimulating and valuable experience. And I hope those of us who have had this privilege are going to recognize that we have an obligation to give back in measure that which we have thankfully received. So, to all members of the Pelican tribe, let's have a wonderful time and contribute to the building of the great university to which we belong.
You might think I'm crazy, the way I've been craving. If I put my time, just give me the timing. So what you doing tonight? Better stay doing it right. Watching movies, but we ain't seen a day tonight. I don't wanna give you, but you can you keep it? Yeah. 'Cause then I like to keep it. So baby, let me keep it. I've been drinking coffee, and I've been eating healthy, and I've been looking happy. I've been looking, can't stay. My energy, can't stay running. Fuck me till I'm dead. Now you forgot me there. Can you stay up all night? Fuck me till I'm dead. Now you forgot me there.
Hello, fellow Pelicans. I am David Johnson, your friendly neighborhood alumni association contact here in Hong Kong. Greetings from the Far East. I am a graduate from the Faculty of Law in 1986, so just the other day. I started at Mona, Go Taylor Hall, and I finished up at Cave Hill. Many happy memories. So I'm very pleased to be involved in the inaugural Global UWI Alumni Day. This is an event which celebrates graduates, us, and acknowledges our importance to our school, our home countries, region, and indeed our wider contribution to the international community. So, in short, it's a great day to remember with pride our fraternity and our strength in numbers and quality. As they would say here in Hong Kong, add oil, Yui, add oil. If you're coming this way, please do reach out. Be happy to help in any way possible. So, more time.
Hello, good morning from Bali in Indonesia. My name is Mike Morrissey. I'm the contact person for the alumni of University of West Indies here in Southeast Asia. Myself, I've worked across Southeast Asia in Cambodia, Vietnam, Laos, Myanmar, and here in Indonesia. So I've covered several of the countries of Southeast Asia and have contacts throughout them. So I'm first joined UWI in 1970, that's 50-something years ago, as a student in the Department of Geography, Faculty of Science. I graduated with a Master's in Geography, and then I later graduated with a Master's in Education. But since 1971, I was part of the campus. I was a part-time lecturer first in education, and then continued to be a lecturer, senior lecturer, head of department, and so on, until I left university in 1997. And since then, I continue to be associated with the university as an honorary consultant first, and then as honorary professor. I worked with the university on the involvement of education in the response to HIV/AIDS. So I've had a long career with education, and since leaving University of West Indies, I've worked in education across many countries of the world, in Africa and Southeast Asia and South Asia. And I'm very happy to be a contact person here for the University of West Indies. There's a few University of West Indies graduates who pass this way, but not many in Southeast Asia. But I'm happy to be of assistance to anyone who is passing in Southeast Asia or Indonesia. Have a good day. Bye.
All right, so this is probably going to be a little challenging, but the question I want to ask, if anyone can identify the campus colors for all the 5 campuses, it's the same thing. You raise your hand, first person. Once you get this question right, then you win this pod prize until we move on to the next segment. So I need someone to tell me all campus colors for all 5 campuses.
Yes, it's a shade of green. It's orange, red, blue, and something that looks yellow.
Right, but we need the name of the name of the campus and the color so that we know you're associating the right color with the right campus. But you're on the right track.
Okay, all right. St. Augustine is blue, and Mona is red. The open campus is an orange color. The Cave Hill looks like a yellow to me. And the 5 islands seem to be some shade of green. Jade, maybe jade, I don't know.
Right, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. So I know you're a true Pelican. You know what's happening, you know about your UWI, and I'm so excited that you were able to answer those questions.
Yeah.
Go. So congratulations to you. As usual,
thank you.
Contact with you for your Amazon gift card. Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right. So I hope everyone's still tuned in, still engaged, still ready to hear more, still ready to get into it. I hope you have your wine glasses or any drink that you prefer. Just have your glasses in hand, and because we're going to get into it. We're going to get into the fun. So we're moving on to the next segment. So stay tuned as we go along. Thank you.
Hi, we're Sharon, Campbell, Claire.
You see? You is an idiot, okay? You is a real idiot.
That's in the Bahamas. We met 52 years ago at UWI.
That's 52 years ago?
Yes, at UWI.
Oh, give me 52 and I only 60.
We met 52 years ago at UWI. I'm a Seekolite. He's a chancellor, right?
Lion of Chancellor.
We just want to celebrate with all of the UWI alumni who are far and wide in the world and wish everyone a happy UWI Global Alumni Day. Cheers.
Cheers.
Hello and warm greetings from the country of Belize. My name is Jamie Rock, the newly inducted president of the Belize chapter of the UWI Alumni Association. I'm very excited and proud to congratulate the UWI Alumni Office on the introduction of Global Alumni Day. It's always wonderful to see how the university is always thinking of how alumni, wherever they are, can be celebrated, acknowledged, and empowered. Like our sister chapters, the Belize chapter has experienced a lull due to the pandemic, but we are slowly working on a strategy to revitalize the chapter and get our Belize UWI alumni excited and involved again. We are pleased that this year we'll be able to honor our UWI alum with the introduction of the Chapter Awards that highlights the exceptional work and contributions of our Belizean alumni. Again, congrats on this milestone of establishing the Global Alumni Day and continue spreading Pelican Pride.
Hello, and happy Global UWI Alumni Day. My name is Dario Welch, and I am the proud president of the UWI Alumni Association Barbados chapter, and I'm bringing greetings to you from the beautiful island of Barbados. My UWI experience has been one of the most phenomenal experiences of my entire life, and I owe my personal and professional development to the things that were taught to me while there. And so I am a proud Pelican. My fellow executive members and members of the association are all proud Pelicans, and I know that you are too. Have a fantastic day. Bye.
Happy Alumni Day, everyone. I'm Dr. Brian Cazzaro, the president of the Faculty of Medical Sciences Young Alumni Group for the Mona campus, and also the first vice president for the UWI Alumni Association. A lot of times when we think about alumni, we think about the veteran alumni, those who may have graduated a couple years ago and now are big women and men in society. And though these form a critical aspect of any alumni, today I want to talk about the importance of our recent graduates. If you are a graduate of the Faculty of Medical Sciences here at the Mona campus, I want to implore you to consider being involved with our young alumni group, which is really just a network of recent graduates who've come together and found ways to give back to the faculty, and by interfacing with the faculty have also mutually benefited. But regardless of the faculty that you're in, all recent graduates can get involved with the UWI Alumni Association. And I can tell you firsthand that it comes with several benefits. Being an active member of this association has allowed me to go to various events and meet Pelicans all across the generational divide. And some of these connections have been priceless. So really my message for recent graduates on this Alumni Day is to try and get involved. You definitely won't regret it.
Hello everyone, I am Jerry Medford, President of the Trinidad and Tobago chapter of the UWI Alumni Association. I am excited and honored to be joining with my fellow chapter presidents and graduates worldwide in celebrating UWI Alumni Day. Big up your Pelican Pride with love from TNT. Have a good one.
The Institutional Advancement Division, located at the UWI Regional Headquarters, is the home of Alumni Relations. Here are some ways we connect with you. First, via the UWI Connect magazine, both in print and online. It's out now actually, we are celebrating the 15th year. It gives an overview looking back at the regional institution and you, our graduates, your news and your accomplishments. And the UWI Nexus. That's the e-short update that we give out every month online, and that's how we connect with you and give you news, updates, and talk about upcoming events. So keep connected to UWI and show your Pelican Pride.
Growing up in the Caribbean on the small island of St. Kitts, Larry Quinlan worked as a bike messenger for his father's business, where he learned the importance of hard work and responsibility. Larry graduated from the University of the West Indies before receiving an MBA from Baruch College. His interest in technology grew after completing a technology course and purchasing his first computer and turning down a potentially lucrative sales job to pursue a career in technology. In 1988, Larry joined Deloitte as a systems analyst, and just 6 years later, he was named the Chief Information Officer for Deloitte Consulting. In 2003, Larry became the US CIO at Deloitte, leading the enterprise-wide effort to increase margins and effectiveness using Lean Six Sigma methodology. And in 2009, Quinlan became Deloitte's global CIO, where he successfully led Deloitte's move to the cloud. Larry serves on the boards of the American Foundation for the University of the West Indies, NPower, the National Initiative for Cyber Education, and Miami Knowledge is Power program. He sits on the Global Operating Committee for Deloitte, chairs the Global CIO Council, and is the Dean of the Next Generation CIO Academy, Deloitte's CIO Leadership Development Program for client executives. Quinlan speaks regularly at technology conventions and has been quoted in major industry publications, crediting his team for the numerous awards and recognitions received over the years. His advice for future leaders is to always keep people as your top priority. Listen to others' perspectives, even those you may disagree with, and communicate for influence, not authority. Please welcome Larry Quinlan.
Thank you, everyone. It's a great pleasure to be here and a great honor. Recently, I've been asking myself the question a lot. How does a skinny black kid from an island of 35,000 people become the global chief information officer of the world's largest professional services firm? There were people, leaders who along the way invested in me and helped me even at times when I didn't realize that I needed that help. And that was essential at every pivotal intersection of my career. I'm passionate about a few things. I'm passionate about the role of the CIO. I believe this role can be parlayed into enterprise leadership on a repeatable scale over the years ahead. And I'm passionate about the people who sit in this role and want to do everything I can to help elevate the role. I'm passionate about people because at the end of the day, it is really people who make the world go round. Technologies come and go, platforms change. I'm passionate about diversity. I'm passionate about inclusion. I'm passionate about well-being. Thank you for the honor. Thank you for the recognition.
My name is Larry Quinlan, and I'm a proud graduate of the University of the West Indies. 1983 St. Augustine campus, Social Sciences faculty, Bachelor of Science degree in Industrial Management. I remember well all of my friends at the University of the West Indies, and those friendships remain precious to me. I'm privileged to serve as the Global Chief Information Officer for Deloitte and also serve on the board of directors of the American Foundation for the University of the West Indies, helping to raise scholarship money for the UWI. The UWI has been pivotal in my career. I want to wish everyone a happy, wonderful Global UWI Alumni Day. Thank you.
Hi Pelicans, I hope you have your UWI chapter membership card. If not, please get one because this is all you need to gain access to Pelican perks across the world. The perks listed on screen are just a few examples, and I mean a few. The Amaryllis Beach Resort in Barbados offers a 20% discount. The office providers in the United Kingdom offers a 25% discount. And guess what? This is an online offer, so it's accessible to any UWI member. This is all for you, Pelicans. Now let's jump over to Canada. StickerU.com gives all UWI alumni with a UWI membership card 11% discount for every product on their website. These are still just a few. Please visit the website Alumni Online to see more. Make use of these offers designed just for you. We thank our alums who have been presenters and participants in our soft and life skills sessions. These sessions have been superb. Our presenters have provided us with valuable information that should definitely be beneficial for a lifetime. If you have been missing these sessions, then you have been missing out. Please join in and be engaged as a participant or share as a presenter.
DJ Deli will be giving you some tunes, but before we do so, we're going to do another spot prize. Now, this spot prize is a little tricky, but I'm sure we have Pelicans on here that can actually answer this question. Now, the question or the task at hand is for someone to sing the chorus of the UWI song. So the first person who can raise their hand and sing the entire chorus of the UWI song will get not a $20 Amazon gift card, but a $30 Amazon gift card. So let's see who raises their hand. Is that Glenda? Okay, Glenda, you're up. Let's hear you sing the UWI song, the chorus, and we want the tune as well, so
no problem. There is a light that is rising from out of the west, and proud bearers of that light are we. So we follow those whose work has brought glory to your name, making a better world for you and for me.
Yes, Glenda, that was so good. And you sounded like, you're one of the UWI singers. So good job to you. Kudos to you. And we'll be
member of the K-Bike Chorale.
Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. So that was a good job. All right, so Tashika, we're going to just do one. You're the next person in line. So can you actually sing us the first 4 lines of the song? That's Tashika. You were the second person to raise your hand.
From Caribbean islands, Guyana and Belize, was born our University of the West Indies, proud symbol of our oneness, our strength and unity. That's a 4-line, right? I think I'm losing my voice now.
All right, thank you so much, Tashika. So I think we can start an alumni chorale with just Tashika and Glenda, and I know a lot of persons on here know the song and can sing. So thank you so much for participating in this spot prize. Thank you so much. And I just want to say, congratulations to all our alumni on all of their milestones, all of their achievements. We just saw Larry Quinlan and his achievements, and I know that a lot of you on here have achieved so much. And we just want to congratulate you, want to recognize you for doing so great in the small, large, medium ways that you do on a daily basis. Congratulations to all you alumni. And I hope you keep, you keep on passing on this to other alumni, or young alumni, or current students, so that they can also excel as you have all excelled as well. While we're coming up to our cocktail section, I just want to mention that our alumni are so versatile. We have Liza Phillips, who is telling us that she makes her own wine at home using rice, using fruits and different kind of things. So we know you're very, very versatile and very talented. So we're going to jump into our cocktail section. So get your glasses, get your pen and your paper if you want to take down this unique recipe, and we'll get into it right now.
While I attended the University of the West Indies, I learned how to balance life. And that made me into a much more rounded individual. I not only excelled in chemistry, but I was a carnival queen, I was a member of the dance troupe, and I was president of all the chemistry clubs on campus. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the University of the West Indies for laying the foundation for my successful career. Stay safe, everyone. We're now going to have some fun where we're going to make some cocktails. The first cocktail is our Appleton Estate 8-year-old brown sugar daiquiri. Let me remind you of your ingredients. You should have your Appleton Estate 8-year-old, half an ounce of lime juice, 1 ounce of dark sugar syrup, or if you do not have that, simple syrup is just as easy. You should have your shaker, and remember what I said, if you don't have anything as fancy as this, just simply use your water bottle or a mason jar, and of course some ice, and last but not least, how to measure your rum. So step one is that we're going to put 1.5 ounces of the rum into our shaker. Then we'll add the lime juice, then your syrup, add a few cubes of ice, and we're going to shake. And we're going to give some good reggae rhythm. Yay! Shake until it's ice cold. And now you're going to pour into your glass, and we have our little fancy daiquiri glass, but if you don't have it at home, just get your regular glass. So we're going to open our shaker, and we're going to pour. Oh, this looks so delicious. Cheers. Cheers and one love.
Yes, I know, yes, I know, yes, I know now.
Hello, I'm Tomlin Paul. I'm currently the Dean at the Faculty of Medical Sciences at the University of the West Indies, Mona, Jamaica. I'm a proud graduate of the University of the West Indies. I graduated way back in 1983, class of 1983, and later on did my public health training here at the UWI. So I did a MBBS, I did my Masters in Public Health here at UWI, and I've spent quite a lot of time teaching and working with the faculty here, currently holding the position of Dean. I'm really, really excited to meet alumni, to send greetings to all of our alumni. And I want to acknowledge that back in 1948, when we started with 33 medical students, we have now grown. Our faculty, we have 6 professional training programs. We have dentistry, medicine, nursing, physical therapy, radiography, and pharmacy. And we also have in our alumni, we have our scientists that we have trained, we have our researchers, we have our specialist physicians and nurses, our PhD graduates. So we're very proud of the range of graduates that we have. And I want to reach out to every single one today to congratulate you for your work. I want to congratulate you for the achievements, your contributions, not only in the Caribbean, but in the world globally. As we say at UWI, we are a global university rooted in the Caribbean. So with that, I want to invite you to come back home, to reach out, come back, reach out to us. Our doors are open, we want to hear from you, and we have work for you to do in the Faculty of Medical Sciences. Let me wish you all the best and congratulate every one of our proud alumni.
Hello, I'm Courtney Campbell, President and CEO of the Victoria Mutual Group based in Jamaica. I'm a 1984 Management Studies graduate of the UWI's Mona campus. I remember my times at UWI. I enjoyed them. I particularly enjoyed my time on Chancellor Hall, liming with the mans, as we called ourselves. In fact, in my final year, I was Deputy Hall Chairman of Chancellor Hall. I was also involved with the University and Colleges Christian Fellowship, the UCCF group, and I built many long-standing friendships from that group and from many other groups there. Campus is where I met my wife, Pauline. And she was a Secolite, and we're still together after 33 years. We met many other friends. I've continued to be involved with the Mona campus. Now I'm the corporate champion for the UWI STAT group. And that is a group of students who are potential leaders of this country in the future. In fact, I've also had the rich opportunity of sharing my own lessons from my experiences with other groups across different faculties and halls of residence on the UWI campus through the various speeches that I've had the opportunity to deliver over the years. And it's always so energizing to spend time with the current students. I salute all UWI graduates across the world. You are making a positive difference, trying to build a better world for all of us. Happy Global UWI Alumni Day.
Hello, I am Anne-Marie Grant, the Executive Director for the American Foundation for the University of the West Indies, AFUWI. We're a non-profit entity located in the United States of America, and our primary mission is to support the growth and development of our UWI. I am proud of the contributions of our UWI alums across the globe. I am proud to be a UWI alum. Wishing all fellow alums Happy Global Alumni Day. Be safe and well.
Back, forth and forth. Back, forth and forth. Back, forth and forth. Pushing now, I'm at the door. Can't nobody dim my lights. And you know I'm fitting it right. So come and cute and nice. You know I was your paradise. Look from when me I say I you, I criticize and accuse everything me do. Now bother with the ring, me not there with you. Invisible even though say me there so. Why? You only complicated my vibe. Your energy is clouding my mind. So I don't compensate for my time. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your hair down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow. Just more than I could take. Pity for pity's sake. Some nights kept me awake. I thought that I was stronger. When you gonna realize that you don't even have to try any longer. Do what you want to. Girl, put your records on. Baby, you go ahead, let your head down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song. You go ahead, let your hair down. Sapphire and faded jeans. I hope you get your dreams. Just go ahead, let your head down. You're gonna find yourself somewhere, somehow.
Okay, great. So as Elle said, let your hair down. We have more in store for you. So we have a special treat for you from UWI Florida chapter from their colleague. His name is Malachi Smith, and he wrote a poem for the UWI's 70th anniversary. The poem is called Dream. So I'm going to ask you just tune in to Mr. Smith here as he reads this poem for us.
The Dream by Malachi D. Smith, a poem that I wrote for UWI's 70th anniversary. A dream begins with humble expectations, 33 visionaries on his back and a plateau beneath his feet in the arms of mountains. Sons and daughters of Hippocrates took oaths to heal as they listened to the heartbeat of islands and vowed to find cures for scattered rocks with little medicine and no shelter from the sun. For the hurt from the flames of rebellion left pains and scarred bones, the call for healers answered at Mona, where dream gathered his children in 1948 and began to climb into thinkers who grew beards into waves that roared and splashed like the sea. Masters as wise as Socrates drew beads of philosophy into reels of literature, narrative of T. John and his brothers, the dream and Monkey Mountain spoke, and the dance of tongue begins into movements across space and time. The move, the singing, the students, now masters of Pythagoras, calculated the arc of the dream and built it. And the children of the waves, like sea turtle, abandoned the federal palm and maple, began to climb in time slowly at first until they discovered their new legs and leapt face to face with the cloud, mastered of their own destiny of island that smashed chains. The new nation built up on the rock, on the back, from the sweat, from the bowels, the dream becomes reality, and the reality dreams of becoming a new dream for the waters of the aqueduct to flow to the reservoir of knowledge that lies in the head. First it was the house of Windsor, Alice, then Woodin and Lewis, Ramphal, Alien, Bermudez, Royal, White, Indian, black colors of the dream that is now you and I, sons and daughters of Africans with flags held high at Mona, Caville, and St. Augustine, and open doors built by colonial hands for our future to pass through. For we must bake the bread and multiply it. To feed the mouths of hungry rocks, we must build our roads to drive to the temple. We must litigate for the sufferer in the frame, create eyes for him to see the heavens, ears for him to hear the new roar of the sea, and cup this in his hand and celebrate 18 tongues as one, walk on the footsteps of God until they own the sun. Arthur, Walter, Walcott, Kamau, Eric, Rex, Mervyn, Lana, Dennis echoing the bone to flesh, for the dream belongs to the mountain top.
Hi Pelicans, happy Global UWI Alumni Day. I am Karina Dice and I'm the Campus Alumni Officer for the Mona campus in Jamaica. And I'm bursting with joy at this opportunity to connect with UWI alumni globally. I am a very proud UWI graduate from the class of 2013 from the Faculty of Social Sciences. And I just believe that it's very important to have a day to celebrate and recognize alumni, not only for their contributions to the UWI, but for their contributions to the world, to the region, And I want to congratulate you all on your accomplishments, your milestones, whether big or small. We are proud of you here at the UE. The Alumni Relations team wants to remind you to remain connected with us. Share your ideas with us. Let us know how you'd like to be engaged, and we'll work towards that. As we also invite you to support our programming, or e-mentorship, or soft and life skill series, or different initiatives or fundraisers, etc. Stay connected with us, stay in the loop, and stay true to being a UE Pelican. Happy Global UE Alumni Day again, Pelicans, and I look forward to interacting and engaging with you all.
Fellow alumni, today is a hallmark day. And to all alums, I say congratulations. Whether you have studied at Mona, St. Augustine, K-Phil, Open Campus, or Five Islands, as Open Campus Alumni Officer, and indeed a double graduate, bachelor's and master's, it is with joy and enthusiasm that I celebrate with you on this inaugural Alumni Day. For we made the right choice to advance our education at the Caribbean University, the University of the West Indies. As true Pelicans, we have made the world a better place, and I am confident we will continue to impact every organization, every nation, regionally and globally. Cognizant that there's a special relationship between alumni and our fledgling students, we, as alumni, are called to preserve the excellent standard of our alma mater. Kudos to those of you who give back of your time, talent, and treasure. As we celebrate this inaugural Global UWI Alumni Day, let me encourage you with the words of Denzel Washington. At the end, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about who you have lifted up and who you have made better. It's about what you have given back. Let us therefore continue to give back of our time, talent, and treasure. And just in case you are not aware, the Open Campus recently launched its Open Campus Endowment Fund, or Legacy Fund, giving sacrificially to help talented and needy students. Knowing that no gift is too small, I am confident of your support. In closing, let me give one resounding congratulations, for we are one UWI, one alumni family, with the University of the West Indies first in our hearts.
Congratulations to all alumni. As we continue to build relationships with you, we note your appreciation of the cards sent by the numerous responses we received. The Alumni Office want to make it known how appreciative we are of all of you on this auspicious occasion. Noteworthy to mention is your sacrificial giving toward the Open Campus Endowment Fund. Thank you for your contributions, and I encourage you to continue to partner with us. Side by side we stand as we work together to transform lives and leave a legacy. Once again, do have a fantastic UWI Global Alumni.
Good evening, alumni. My name is Roseanne Maxwell. I am the Alumni and Student Relations Coordinator in the Student Enrollment and Retention Unit at the K-Phil campus. I am also a graduate of the class of 1999 from the Faculty of Social Sciences at the campus. As we celebrate Global Alumni Day, we want to acknowledge alumni here in Barbados and across the world for what you are doing in your professional lives and the impact you are having globally. Happy Global Alumni Day from the team at the Cave Hill campus, where one flies, all soar. Thank you.
Good day, everyone. I am Camille Edwards, your Alumni Affairs Coordinator for the St. Augustine campus. I am a proud graduate of the Arthur Lockjack School of Graduate Business, where I did my MBA with a specialty in marketing. In March this year, the St. Augustine campus reached a milestone where we were able to launch our alumni engagement platform titled UWI Connect. Here, I extend an invitation to all St. Augustine graduates to please log on, create your profile, and reconnect with your alma mater. On behalf of the Fundraising and Alumni Affairs of the St. Augustine campus, I wish all of our Pelicans a happy UWI Global Alumni Day. See you at UWI Connect.
Hi everyone, my name is Roseanne Levy. I am the UWI Medical Alumni Associate, graduated in 2018. So woo woo! Shout out to class of 2018. Right now, I want to give an extra special shout out to the UWI Medical Alumni community, and not just because I'm the UWI Medical Alumni Associate, but our UWI doctors, nurses, radiologists, and all other members of the UWI medical community have been doing outstanding work throughout this pandemic. Listen, you are awesome. You are amazing. We salute you and we thank you for being a bright light from the West in these dark times. And of course, I want to say congratulations to all of us as UWI alumni. Thank you for the great work that you have been doing, and continue to do that. Happy, happy, happy Global UWI Alumni Day. Peace out, y'all.
Greetings from the beautiful island of St. Lucia. My name is Karen Williams Sykes. I am a proud Trini and a very proud UWI Center for Hotel and Tourism Management graduate. I'm also the current Vice President of the CHTM Alumni Chapter, UWI's newest alumni association, fully virtual and totally online. As one of the services we offer to our membership and friends, we have a series called the CHTM Connections, where we explore a variety of learning and development topics. Most recently, we did a wine webinar, online, fully virtual, very interactive. We did wine tasting and discovery. In the next session, we will continue our journey through the wonderful world of wines, do some wine and food pairing, discuss the best way to serve wines, and just continue to explore our knowledge of wines from all over the world. I am a certified WSET educator, a person with a professional background in food and beverage, and most importantly, someone with a lifelong passion for wines and spirits. So yes, I host the webinar. So today I wanted to share just a couple top tips about wine, and I thought I could do this by answering the two questions I get asked most often when I do wine workshops. Question number one: what is the best wine to have with curry? Yeah. So the traditional rule of thumb is red wine with red meat, white wine with white meat. So for example, if you're eating curry chicken or fish, you might want to try a light, crisp, dry to semi-dry white wine. Or if you're having curry beef or curry goat, try a full-bodied Shiraz. Now these suggestions should complement the rich flavor of the curry and boost the spices. However, my personal answer, drink what you like. You want to drink a full-bodied Shiraz with your curry chicken? Do it. If you want to drink Chardonnay with your steak? Do it. Life is too short to follow those rules. Drink what you like and you will always enjoy it. Question number two: what is my favorite wine. Because of CHDM, I have been fortunate enough in my life that I've been able to feed two of my passions, wines and travel. I love traveling to different places and discovering wines I never even heard of before, in places I couldn't imagine 30 years ago. So I've been to a 200-year-old winery built into the caves of Lebanon. Ancient wineries, 18,000 years old in Georgia, where they store wines in clay pots and bury them in the earth to ferment and age. So my favorite wine? That's the wine I haven't drunk yet. And that's what keeps me on my journey. Join us to discover more about wines in our next wine webinar. Visit our website, www.uwiaachdm.org, to get all the details of our upcoming activities. And if you are a CHDM graduate, please join us, join the network. Thank you, UWI, for giving me the foundation on which I have grown, traveled, and discovered wines. And thank you, UWI Association for Alumni, for providing the support and the networking that you continue to do globally. One love, one Caribbean, one family.
Okay, great. Thank you so much for the wine tips. I hope you all were tuned in and, received some great recommendations for wines. All right, so we have a special performance for you tonight. We have with us Mr. Ian I.T. Ellis. He's a 2019 UWI graduate from the Mono School of Business, and he's here to just share some comedy with you to just get you all relaxed and ready for the next segment. So over to you, Mr. Ellis.
Am I on? If you can hear me, let me see your two hands. If you can hear me, two hands if you can hear me. Awesome. Whoa. I'm so excited to make it at the UWI Global Alumni Day. If it was held 2 years ago, I wouldn't have made it. I'm so happy 2019. Now listen, I don't know what is happening, but I'm hearing, I'm discovering that we are coming together to celebrate today. But I hear that the people are suffering from chorophobia. I don't know how true it is. I don't know if Donald Grant can help me or Wayne Collymore Taylor, but I hear people are suffering from chorophobia, and that's CHRO. I don't know if you can verify. Anybody here know what chorophobia is?
No.
Anybody know what chorophobia is? I don't know if you can unmute and answer me. But if chorophobia is the fear of dancing. I hear the DJ playing songs. I hear somebody requesting soca. So I don't know if the DJ can play some song. They say we online right now are suffering from chorophobia, the fear of dance. Nobody wants to dance. So I want to start that way to ask somebody to get up and shake a leg and do yes, Donald Grant. Come on, man. Come on. DJ, can you play something from a DJ? Play something. They're asking for something, man. Break out of the monotony of the speaking. Yes. Yes, my DJ. You go see the Davidson. Yes, where you call him what? That's what I'm saying. Come on, man. You're not suffering from no chorophobia. Yeah. Corona has nothing to do with corona. It has to do with choreography. Hey, where you come from? Chile, Barbados, Jamaica. Come on, I see you, Carolina. I see you, Carolina. I see you, Carolina. Come on. Come on, man. I see you, Rose and Maxine. Hey, I see you, Karen. Come on here, Hey. I don't care what you say, cause right now I just want this. I don't need Jamaicans, yes, to get some soap from our parents. Come on, man. I see you, Barbara Briston. Hey, listen. DJ, pull up, DJ. Pull up. Hey. the DJ. Drop it again. Drop it again. Drop it again. Drop it again.
It's just a wine.
We've
Just
been
a little
talking.
wine.
Listen, all that it is the
Ain't no harm in
UWI
that, right?
Global Alumni
Oh, we
Day.
having a good time.
Thank you for this acknowledgement, this recognition. Let me see you.
Bring up somebody now.
Hey.
Everybody.
Hey.
Bring up
Let me see
somebody
you.
now. Nobody.
Hey.
Take a wine. Don't hurt nobody.
Tell you. Hey, you go where the small I see you. You go see your baby inside. I see you. Hey. If you're wearing a wig, just take off the wig and wave it like this. Take off the wig and wave it like this. Come on. Hey. Wave it like this. Hey. Let me see wave it and listen. We are Caribbean people. UWI, University of the West Indies. You go. Pull up the DJ. 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 Let me. It's the DJ going. Thank you very much, my DJ. All day we've been together celebrating, but I wanted to inject some music so I can confirm that nobody here is suffering from chorophobia. Awesome. You know, Jamaica is so different in the Caribbean. When you go to the Caribbean countries and you watch news, they say news from the Caribbean, and they give you all kind of news. And when they reach Jamaica, they say, and now news from Jamaica. There's something different about Jamaicans. When I perform anywhere in the Caribbean and I say, anybody here from Barbados? Oh, God. Anybody here from Trinidad? Oh, gosh. That's what I was talking about. And they enjoy themselves. Once you ask, anybody here from Jamaica? They say, boom, 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 boom. Don't know why we're very, very, very different here in Jamaica. And let me tell you something. I discovered that we are so different, that we dance different, we sell different things. In fact, if you check it, in Trinidad, the 21st century record, the newest instrument that was introduced was a steel pan. Yes, in Trinidad, they invented steel pan and they make music. Brilliant. Jamaicans, we get the same steel pan and we jerk chicken. Take the same steel pan and jerk chicken. That's who we are. Very, very, very different Jamaicans. Trust me. So I'm happy that we're all together in this forum, that we can celebrate our differences and our similarities and our sameness. Because trust me, it is one Caribbean people. You know, I spoke about chorophobia at the very beginning because I wanted to ensure that we're not suffering from chorophobia. But I too am suffering from what you call gerascophobia. I don't know if you know what that is. That's gerascophobia. Anybody here can confirm if you know what it is. If you don't know, I'll explain. Gerascophobia. Liz Phillips is asking me, what is that? All right. Gerascophobia, right? It is the fear of aging. It is the fear of getting old. And I carrying this phobia from last year. I don't know what is it. If you look here, everybody on the camera, you look here, you see these colors under my chin here. Yes, I don't like that color. I prefer the color black. But my friends tell me, IT, what you need to do is clean shave your hair, shave your chin, and clean shave everything. I don't want to clean shave. And yesterday, June 25, while the world remembered the anniversary of the passing of a great entertainer, Michael Jackson, June 25, I was so inspired when I thought about my fight with gray hairs. I don't know if you can relate, but listen, I've been fighting with gray hairs. I decided to make a song about it. Gonna get clean shaved for once in my life. Cause this beard, it gets stubborn, it takes spite. I mean, I like it. Why? So when I look for the color of my favorite hair supply, sideburns blowing my mind. I see the strands in the way, them I look too gray. Oh, am I to be blind, pretending that they will not stay? This thing I play too hard, could have broke it in a yard, and I'm not that old. Gray follow me under on my chin, you know, like the God nowhere to go. That's when I want you to know I'm talking to the man in the mirror. Ooh, I'm asking him to change the gray. No messing with my hair color, cause I have a little friend called Just for Men. It's got to change. Na 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 na. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Listen, I am gonna say, listen. I was inspired. I said, I'm gonna shave, but I'm not gonna shave. I thank you for having me on here. Listen, it has been a wonderful day. I'm actually coming from a wedding. You see the bow tie here, but I said I had to come on and share. I feel I'm in esteemed company. It's an awesome experience to say I'm a UWI graduate. I'm extremely proud and humbled and honored to be a part of this experience. And I salute you all. I salute the organizers, and I'm hoping this is the first introductory year, and I'm hoping that this will continue year after year as we recognize diverse talents, diverse persons with diverse backgrounds. So myself, a comedian, my name is IT, that's ITY, it's an acronym, ITY, an acronym. It means I thank you. I thank you for having me. And you can check out my videos on YouTube and the IT and Fancy Cat show. By the way, everywhere I go, they ask me for Fancy Cat. But I am here today. This is IT alone. Big up yourself. Thank you very much for having me. Enough love.
Thank you so much, IT. That was very entertaining, and you're a true Pelican. So thank you so much for passing through and giving us those laughs. All right, guys. So we're moving on to the next segment. Stay tuned.
Hi, my name is Karen Tomlinson, and I graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in Management Studies from the University of the West Indies Mona campus in 1980. I feel like I grew up during my time on campus, having started my degree as a teenager at the age of 17 and graduating as a young woman at 20 years old. The 3 years taught me to be responsible as I took a student's loan to put myself through UWI, and I felt that I had to ensure that I did not waste the opportunity to attend university. It also taught me the importance of personal growth and developing myself, which contributed to me completing my Master of Business Administration a few years later, and then becoming a Fellow of the Institute of Canadian Bankers while working as a banker, as well as later becoming certified as a John C. Maxwell speaker and trainer. During my 3 years on the Mona campus, I also developed long-lasting friendships. In fact, a group of us were planning our 40th year reunion in May 2020, but unfortunately the pandemic hit, and so we had a virtual reunion instead. As a group, we were proud to give back to UWI and provided 2 bursaries for 2 years to 2 students in need as part of our anniversary celebrations. I'm happy to have been able to also give back personally by being a part of 3 soft skills conferences over the last 9 months, speaking on personal branding, how to communicate and connect effectively, and also on personal growth. Some tips I would give: reconnecting, to simply remember the golden rule. Treat others like you'd want to be treated. And remember, it's about others. You need to show people you care and value them and that they can trust you. Personal growth. You need to get to know who you are, your strengths, the areas that might need improving, your giftedness, your purpose, and be intentional and consistent in working on reaching your potential. I am very proud to be a UWI alumna, and I'm happy to be able to publicly say congratulations to the University of the West Indies on Global UWI Alumni Day 2021. Thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Julian Henry. I'm the Program Manager of the Entrepreneurship Unit at the University of the West Indies. I also manage the UWI Ventures Limited, which provides business acceleration, planning, and mentorship services for UWI entrepreneurs, innovators, as well as alumni and persons in the alumni network seeking that type of service. I want to encourage you guys to continue to build your networks and to network with your fellow alumni and to log on and register as an official UWI alumni by connecting to uwiconnect.com. Also, guys, stay safe, be well, and keep pursuing your passions and dreams for business and entrepreneurship. Take care. Bye-bye.
Happy Global Day. My name is Stacia Morris. I am a proud graduate of K-Fale campus, 1973, where I studied economics and history. I am going to talk to you about my proudest moments and my funnest moments, the most fun I had at K-Fale. And they're going to be, one is going to be sport, one is going to be my hobby, and the other one is going to be intellectual activity. So on the sports side, I love playing volleyball, but we had no volleyball on campus. So I got the groundsmen, who were my friends because I ran track and I knew them. I got them to build me a volleyball court, and I asked the dean, the residence dean, to buy me a volleyball. And I kept the volleyball. So literally, I always was part of the pickup game because I had the ball. But some Jamaicans got savvy and they went out and they bought their own balls. So I became not the premier pickup person. I had to stand in line like everybody else. The other area where I had some influence, I love to sew and make my own clothes. So I encouraged the dean to buy a sewing machine and to give me a sewing room. And I kept the keys to the sewing room. And in this case, I was not challenged at all. And thirdly, and this is going to be intellectual, my Vincentian partner and I joined a Scrabble competition. And every day when I would go to the schedule board outside of the library and update the schedule board, and I'll be updating my own name and I'll be ragged on that. And then we won because the librarians defaulted, they conceded. So tips, recently I've been doing some financial literacy and wellness webinar, and 2 tips that you should save and live below your means. And the second tip is that you should be financially literate and budget. So happy Global Day to everybody.
I am Cecilia Neblett Brathwaite, Vice President of the UWI Alumni Chapter of Barbados, graduate of Class of 2016. I joined all alumni in celebrating Global UWI Alumni Day. Despite our current social, financial, and environmental challenges, we as a people continue to look to the future for hope, strength, and with optimism. My words of inspiration to you: the future belongs to those who come together. So join an alumni today. The future is ours.
Good evening. I am Dr. Renee Boyce, graduate of the University of the West Indies class of 2004. I subsequently, after achieving my first degree, went on to do a postgraduate degree in family medicine in 2016. I want to take this opportunity to wish all UWI alumni a happy Global Alumni Day. I'm still very involved with the University of the West Indies, where I am a member of the Pelican Perks program, and I also am a facilitator for the UWI Open Campus. I plan to be a member carrying on the tradition of the University of the West Indies for many years to come. And so once again, a happy Global Alumni Day and success in all of your future endeavors.
Hello, I am Hannah Hamilton, the interim president of the St. Vincent and the Grenadines Alumni Chapter. Congratulations on our inaugural Global Alumni Day. Alumni associations are essential in every institution. It has been quite a challenging time for St. Vincent and the Grenadines, which has affected us in many ways, including our ability to conduct our alumni activities. However, the level of strength and togetherness of the Alumni Association was recently felt when St. Vincent experienced its volcanic eruption in April. Members of the Alumni Association did not hesitate to support in prayer, comforting messages, and the distribution of goods. Again, we thank you. Happy inaugural Global Alumni Day.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone locked in this evening, and happy Global UWI Alumni Day. Hailing from the beautiful Nature Isle of the world, I am Nadia Revere, current Alumni President of the Alumni Association of the UWI Open Campus Dominica Chapter. My experience studying at the UWI was one which I will never forget. There was a great blend of educational, social, personal, and professional opportunities for growth during my stint there. At the UWI, I forged long-lasting relationships with people of different walks of life, and I am grateful that I was given the opportunity to receive the quality education that the UWI boasts. I stand behind the UWI as a proud UWI Stat Ambassador and a proud Pelican, and you should too. Do enjoy this Global UWI Alumni Day.
Hello there. Warm greetings from the UWI Start Open Campus. My name is Anissa Moulon, Secretary of the UWI Start Open Campus Executive. Let me first congratulate the university and all its stakeholders on the inaugural Global Alumni Day. In June 2020, following the induction of new members to the executive, the UWI Start Open Campus held its first ever UWI Start Open Campus Week under the theme Dream, Dedication, Responsibility, Education, Adaptation, and Motivation. This week culminated with several activities such as the official media launch with keynote speaker Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, a webinar which focused on mental health, and we ended the week with Footprints Day, the day whereby current students are encouraged to contribute to the university in an effort of giving back. For this Alumni Day, we hope that all can contribute, whether it be financially or socially, towards the university. We hope this initiative will gear all past students and even current students to give it back to alma mater, paving the way forward for others, and contribute towards this region and its university through whatever means possible. We thank you.
Greetings everyone, my name is James Spears, and during my time as Vice President of CARICOM Relations in 2019, the Carrier Pen Pal Com initiative was born. The vision for this initiative, as it was then and is still now, was in essence bridging the regional gap, creating appreciation for the different variety of cultures within the Caribbean, as well as improving regional interconnectivity among our brothers and our sisters from the different Caribbean islands. Now, during my time in its first year, we were successful in having 150 students from each of the Mona campus, the St. Augustine campus, and the Cave Hill campus. Today, we've now expanded to the 5 campuses of the University of the West Indies, inclusive of our newest campus, the 5 Islands campus in Antigua and Barbuda. In its inaugural year, the Pen Pal initiative facilitated discussions via social media, which even allowed us to have our different challenges, such as the Cooking and Chefing It Up challenge, where they were able to prepare their favorite dishes from their home country, and even the Throwback challenge, using their different high schools and primary or prep school photos. At its inception in 2019, our hope was for our winning pair of pen pals to meet up at a campus which was not their own. For example, a Mona and the St. Augustine campus meeting together at the Cave Hill campus. And with further support from the University of the West Indies and its extensive alumni network, this dream can become a possibility, with the provision of further opportunities for our students today who will become alumni tomorrow.
What were you thinking at Pen Pal?
I was thinking about the fact that we still have students from the different campuses who have always had an interest in meeting their pen pals in reality. Not only via social media, via their Zoom calls or via WhatsApp or Instagram, but actual face-to-face connection. And with further support, we never know what will be possible.
You say that the pen pal has been successful in its mission?
I would definitely say so. We have pen pals who've either learned a lot about the different cultures, whether it was from food to folklore to dress, or even popular music, which was one of the challenges. And we even found the similarities between our countries. Not that we are Jamaican, we are Vinci, or we are Caribbean.
Welcome people, my name is Cody. I'm from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Hi guys, my name is Bettina Lloyd.
I'm here to tell you about my experience taking part in the Carry Your Pen Pal initiative brought on by UWI Stop Mona. This was a great experience for me. My pen pal is from Jamaica. Big up Bettina one time.
My pen pal was from St. Vincent and the Grenadines, and I'm so grateful for him. Cody, big up yourself.
Through her, I was able to experience and fully embrace Jamaican culture.
And I learned so much about the country, and I can now say that I have a friend from St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Jamaican lifestyle while being kept up to date with everything happening in Jamaica. To the point where I feel like me a Jamaican. So if anybody asks me where I come from, a Jamaica, I'm going to tell them Spanish tongue original. You know, right next to prison over right there, so. Yeah.
One time, I don't know the thing set.
Yeah. So shout out to the whole of UWI Stop Mona. United CARICOM Nations through communication.
CARICOM Nations through communications, that's what we're promoting.
And my name is Ashley Onfroy, and the pleasure is all mine to wish to you a very happy Global Alumni Day. As a student of the University of the West Indies Mona campus, it fills me with great pride and joy to extend warm greetings to you on this year's special day. Thank you for all your hard work, and as we continue to grow together as a UWI community, we want to thank you for your continued dedication and support, and we look forward to this in the coming years. Happy Global Alumni Day.
Hey, good day UWI family. My name is Darren Butkin. I'm a medical doctor graduate of the Faculty of Medical Sciences, and I'm a proud UWI graduate because we have many of our colleagues who are exceptional in their chosen fields, whether it be health, technology, law, agricultural sciences, and that makes me very, very proud. The other thing is that in terms of our role in the international and regional community in Latin America and the Caribbean in this Western Hemisphere, you could find UWI graduates who are doing well. Many major organizations, including the UN, WHO, the International Criminal Court of Justice. And the third thing I would say is that the University of the West Indies often strives to make opportunities for persons who are desirous of getting a higher education, and I think that's a noble thing, and that makes me proud.
I am super proud to be a UWI graduate for many, many reasons. But 3 of those reasons are, number 1, I've gained an excellent education from the University of the West Indies in the field of accounting. Secondly, I've made amazing friends from around the Caribbean who will always be a part of my life. So I thank UWI for that. And as I go through my professional life, I realize that UWI has properly prepared me for this life's journey in the professional world. Thank you, University of the West Indies. My name is Felicia Boyle-Bazard, and I'm an accounting special graduate from the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine campus. Take care.
As Director of Alumni Relations, I am delighted to acknowledge the following chapters and individuals who excelled in terms of service to the UWI and in helping further build one UWI, one alumni family. Most active chapter, Florida. They hosted 5 events despite the pandemic, assisting entire communities as well as the UWI. One event provided 16 million gallons of clean water to the people of Kenya. They also had 2 virtual seminars on the Caribbean response to COVID-19, a fundraiser and raffle, and a virtual Christmas masquerade party, and they were also able to raise US $5,000 towards scholarships. Goodwill Award, Washington, D.C. They came to the assistance of a deserving medical student at the last minute with a US $5,000 tuition grant and assisted with procuring laptops and data to the UWI students impacted by the pandemic. Recognition Accolade, New York, for once again hosting a successful Pelican Awards and for strengthening ties with the American Foundation for UWI in myriad other ways for the benefit of UWI students. Subchapter Support Champion, the Bahamas. Apart from promoting climate resilience and the work of the UWI COVID-19 Task Force in their nation, they also provided stalwart support to their first fledgling subchapter, the UWI Center for Hotel and Tourism Management subchapter. Community Assistance Award, Barbados. Rising to the pandemic challenge, they gave food hampers to the elderly and to students across Barbados, including UWI students at the Cave Hill campus, unable to return to their home countries. Open Campus Impact Award, St. Kitts and Nevis. They hosted a successful Pelican Awards, submitted nominations for honorary degrees which were awarded, mentored students in high school, established their first Pelican Perks partner, gave support to the St. Kitts and Nevis UWI Open Campus at events, lectures and activities, increased their membership and have a very active WhatsApp group, and submit items for the UWI Connect and the UWI Nexus, as well as assist students impacted by COVID and the St. Vincent and Grenadines volcanic eruption. UWI Contact Outreach Award, Michael Morrissey. Mike resides in Bali, Indonesia, and has hosted visits of several UWI luminaries, UWI graduates in the creative arts, including graduates of the joint Edna Manley UWI program, and has hosted many others. He has used social media to support an organization created by 2 UWI alumni, the Trees That Feed Foundation, doing important work in food security with breadfruit. Campus Impact Award, Jamaica. They have increased their membership, taken part in campus events like the valedictory service, homecoming and the quality day, as well as raising funds for data plans and laptops for students impacted by COVID-19 and the volcanic eruption in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Expanded Impact Award, Toronto. The Toronto chapter has supported the UWI Toronto Gala, raised over Canadian $9,000 for student scholarship, and begun to liaise and partner more with the other UWIAA international chapters. Medical Alumni Excellence Award, Canadian chapter. They set up a subcommittee of professional advancement and continuing education to address the professional advancement of new UWI medical students entering the Canadian system and awarded medical scholarships, mentored medical graduates at different levels, and were involved in COVID-19 related assistance in the Caribbean region. Medical Alumni Outreach Award, Central Florida chapter. This chapter kept connected despite COVID-19 and awarded 2 scholarships totaling US $2,500. And now for the Campus Alumni Officer Awards. I have to take the opportunity to say a big thank you to Karina Dice, Sandra Griffith-Carrington, Roseanne Maxwell, Camille Edwards, Shavar Maloney, and Roseanne Levy, my amazing regional alumni relations team. They are all great. 3 have excelled, however, and earned the following awards, and I congratulate them. Campus Alumni Officer, Future Alumni Award, Roseanne Maxwell, Cave Hill. Her portfolio includes students who are future alumni as well as graduates of Cave Hill. She gave outstanding support to the UWI Stat, Students Today, Alumni Tomorrow, Ambassadorial Corps at Cave Hill, the UWIAA Barbados chapter, and Cave Hill students, especially those stuck in Barbados due to COVID. Campus Alumni Officer Excellence Award, Karina Dice, Mona, for stellar support to the UWIAA Jamaica chapter, facilitating myriad alumni connections, and for support of the UWI Stat Climate Change Advocacy and Action Network. Sandra Griffith Carrington, Open Campus, for stellar revitalization and support of all 17 Open Campus chapters and for promoting Caribbean regionalism and the One UE mantra. Congratulations to all, and thanks to all the graduates who have helped the chapters and campus alumni officers to attain this special recognition. The UWI Alumni Association Belize chapter is proud to present its first ever Service Excellence Pinnacle Award to His Excellency Sir Colville Young in recognition of his outstanding contributions and service to Belize, the Caribbean, and his alma mater, the UWI. His Excellency Sir Colville served as Governor General of Belize for 28 years before announcing his retirement and exiting office in April 2021. To date, he stands as the longest-serving Governor General in all of the Commonwealth. Sir Colville is a renowned author, musician, patriot, and patron of Alumni Global Giving in Belize. Affectionately known by Belizeans for his book of short stories, Pataki Full, being patron of the Scout Association, and establishing Belize's first steel pan orchestra, Sir Colville's contributions to the nation of Belize are magnanimous and touch the lives of Belizeans of all generations. The UWI Alumni Association Belize chapter is ecstatic to honor His Excellency in this way. Congratulations, Sir Colville Young. The UWI Alumni Association Florida chapter is very pleased to present Mr. Donat Grant with its Advancement Zenith Award. He is a philanthropist at heart and has given countless hours of talent, service, and financial resources to needy communities in Florida and Jamaica for over 25 years. In 2012, he founded the nonprofit Missions for Health organization, which conducts its annual dental missions to Jamaica in order to ensure the dental health of lower-income communities. In terms of the UWI, he currently gives back as the vice president of the Florida chapter. He has also ensured the donation of PPE to the School of Dentistry at Mona, as well as thousands of dollars in scholarships to Jamaican dental students. He also created a Missions for Health endowment, starting with US $20,000 for undergraduate students in dentistry at UWI Mona. Additionally, he has facilitated significant financial support for the mailbox sterilization project at the UWI Mona Dental Polyclinic and the installation of the dental vacuum system at the Faculty of Medical Sciences Teaching and Research Complex. Dentistry is not the only field he supports, however. In 2018, through the Florida chapter, he and his wife established the Donat and Cecile Grant Annual Scholarship of US $1,000 for UWI students in science and technology or engineering. And in 2019, he was appointed to the Dental Management Committee at the School of Dentistry on the UWI Mona campus, where he continues to serve. For his exemplary contributions, the UWI Alumni Association Florida chapter is delighted to present to Mr. Donat E. Grant the Advancement Zenith Award in recognition of the many ways he supports the advancement and continued excellence of the UWI. Congratulations!
Born and raised in Trenchtown, Mr. Ian I.T. Ellis is an actor, comedian, a successful businessman, devoted Christian, dedicated husband, and the loving father of 2 daughters. He is a part of the popular dynamic comedy duo IT and Fancy Cat and currently holds the record for Jamaica's longest running sketch comedy, The IT and Fancy Cat Show. IT is also known for his other memorable on-screen performances as an actor in two Jamaican films entitled Destiny and It's a Family Affair. Albeit a trained accountant and a savvy businessman, IT has established an enviable reputation as an enduring entertainment professional who gives a bellyful of laughter and joy in the wake of his frenetic performances across Jamaica, the Caribbean, North America, and the UK. He has conquered the local and international live performance stage, as well as he has made an indelible impact within the television landscape as an executive producer and administrator. Having recently graduated with a Master's in Business Administration from the Mona campus, today Mr. Ian It Ellis stands as a very proud and active alumni member of the UWI. In light of the foregoing, today the UWI Alumni Association Jamaica chapter is pleased to present the very first UWIAA Professional Excellence Apex Award to Mr. Ian It Ellis in recognition of his distinguished service to the entertainment, culture, and creative industry.
But I want to recognize each and every one of you individually for your outstanding contributions to the region and to the world. So I'm going to ask you to join me in just doing a toast to you all. Turn your cameras on, get your drink in hand, and let's toast to each and every one of you. Toast to all UWI graduates, to one UWI, one alumni family. Let me see your glasses up and your drinks, whatever you're having, let me see it up, and let us just toast. Cheers to you all. So thank you all alumni for being here with us tonight. Thank you for taking the time out, for sharing the information, for staying on for this long program, but it was put together for your enjoyment, for your celebration, for your recognition. And as we build on our alumni connections, our alumni legacy, we want you to stay tuned for what we have in store for you. Before we go, I want to send special thank you to our alumni relations team for putting this entire program together, all our campus alumni officers, our director of alumni relations, Celia Davison Francis, to our technical director, Mr. Ishmael Preston, to our host, Brittany Clark, to our DJ Deli, to definitely to UWI for their assistance in marketing, for the marketing and communications offices across the campuses for their marketing as well, and just to everyone for showing up. You have showed up for you have showed up for yourself, you have showed up for alumni relations, and we're very grateful for that. Thank you once more for joining, and I want to say a big congratulations to you all on all your accomplishments, big or small. Thank you very much for being with us. I'm Karina Dice, and I'm signing out. Thank you.